Click for IB Biology, a further application of the theory that we've learned on lipids into the concept of the phospholipid, which comes up a great deal when we're studying cell membrane structure. A PDF of this presentation is in the description, so you can annotate with your own notes as we go along, and then there's a quiz for you to take to test your understandings. This diagram we presented before, where we have the three fatty acids going on to form a triglyceride, but what we're going to do here is we're going to replace this fatty acid with a phosphate group. The details about which, the chemistry of which is not required for this course, but it is a PO4 structure. So in a phospholipid, we have glycerol, two fatty acids, and the phosphate group. And the phosphate group carries its charge, which is here, and then these squiggly lines there are representing the fatty acid chains, which of course could be of varying length, and they could have different degrees of saturation, but you'll recognize this drawing, this diagram, from membrane structure. Just to briefly recap membrane structure with phospholipid chemistry, so we have a polar end here, the charged end at this end of the phospholipid molecule, which is the hydrophilic head with a polar charge, and then we have the hydrophobic tail, which are the fatty acid tails, which have no charge, and they're hydrophobic, and we arrange them in the phospholipid bilayer in this manner here, creating the, as I just said, the bilayer structure, which is characteristic of cell membranes. So you should look at that part of the course really to take up the learning there. Remember though that what we've learned is that where we have polyunsaturated fatty acid tails, this will create tremendous bending, and that's going to push apart the phospholipid molecules, reducing the density and increasing the fluidity, should that be the adaptation which is required, or indeed conversely so. The links below will take you back to the playlist and to the channel, where you can find other parts of the course in video format.